Hello everyone, this is a video that I recorded of an indie game that I enjoy. I've recorded a bunch of these and I'm calling them indlies, because I'm fiendly. You like it?
That was fucking terrible.
I hate it too. I want everyone to hate it as much as I do.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
So this is Pony Island. It came out in February of 2016, early 2016. And it's a really good game. A lot of people forgot about it because 2016 was about 200,000 years ago. So I'm dragging it back up because I love it. And Rubinock, you haven't seen this before, have you?
Nope, absolutely not. No, I like indie games, but I have not seen this particular one. Or heard of it.
Yep, time to see what you missed.
Yeah, hopefully it's better than your naming conventions.
It is.
I'm just trying to read all this. Cheerful facade?
Yeah, we're at a arcade cabinet. It's for like a cute little game called Pony Island.
Okay.
But we can't turn off the cheerful facade. That's part of the game. And there's the advanced RNG. We can add that. Oh, the back button broke. That's going to make things difficult. So this arcade machine is it's seen better days, but we're putting it back together. We're making it work.
This is super interesting.
Pony Island is kind of meta. It enjoys being meta.
Yeah, this is pretty cool actually so far. I'm kind of speechless. I'm trying to keep up with it.
Things are going so badly I gotta reprogram the game. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. That was easy. Programming's easy, remember that.
This is super cool. Really lives up to the name.
Yeah, well, it's about to. The Pony Island actual game is about to start now, if it ever finishes loading.
More programming?
Yep, the loading broke, so we have to fix it again.
Now, it would be amazing if this was the whole game right here, just this over and over, until you find out that it never works, and then you wasted all your money.
It is a very cheap game, so it's not very much money to waste.
Sorry, I have to read this.
You do indeed. Some kind of hidden message, or is it even a threat?
This is kind of creepy.
I don't see why.
What the fuck?
It's a pony game.
You just broke its neck?
Yeah, that part is creepy. That always disturbed me, the way the head follows your mouse.
Yeah. This is at least this specific section is you ever have Google, if it doesn't load, you can play a little mini game?
Yep.
You familiar with that? Yeah. It's kind of what it reminds me of. This game possibly hard in the next two sections.
Or if you're going to play an old Flash game, they'd have these as well during the loading screens.
Insane. Incredible.
Yeah, we did so well. We were shooting up to level God knows how high.
Obviously 99, right?
Holy percentage money caret @
This is pretty cool though. So it's very I don't say it's fourth wall breaking, but in a way it is, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they're going for actually. Well, it'll get very explicit by the end of this video.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, it is not what you would expect going into it. There's sort of a genre of creepypasta games, they're sometimes called. This is one of the ones that does it particularly well. Because it doesn't focus on just being creepy, it's got a sense of humor to it as well.
Insert your soul to continue.
Or go to this hidden button in the corner.
I assume eventually these screens will either get more complicated, or does it eventually fuck with your head more?
Yeah, this one's a little bit more complicated. And they'll just get bigger and bigger and weirder and weirder. But we're sending it now to the crash game option.
This is super cool. It's really interesting. I'm trying to think of, it like reminds me vaguely of, well, I guess it reminds me of a video game, right?
Yeah.
But it's not in a way. It's kind of not a game right now.
I just closed the window for Pony Island. So now we're on the desktop. Yeah, this is a lot to just drop on somebody who didn't know what to expect.
I'm just trying to keep up with it.
Also, I haven't watched this video all year. I recorded it last year, so... Oh, hey, there's a little minigame in here, too.
Pony Galaxy. Are those like demon heads falling sideways?
Mm-hmm. Not any sort of indication as to how this video game came to be and what exactly is going on behind the scenes.
Satan, obviously.
Just casual demon heads. There's a collectible in this game that if you do things that you don't necessarily have to do, you'll get tickets. Your character will actually look down from the arcade cabinet and collect a ticket from the machine.
So is this in... So I mean, you're from the perspective of the person playing the game, right? So when you say they do look down, is it like in no shit 3D and like fully rendered, or is it like kind of...
Yep.
That's super creepy.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Yep, now we're having a conversation. The friendly fellow called Hopeless Soul.
Is that you, or that's the other person?
No, we don't have a username, apparently. Oh, it thinks my name is question mark.
Ah.
You must help me? Will you help me? I should not have entered a question mark.
Was that an actual question mark for that last one?
I believe so.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a space after yours. Who the fuck is this?
Get another message.
Sup?
Who the fuck is it?
You actually typed up sup, right?
Yes.
That's so you. Positive feedback loop for completing mundane jumping tasks. It wasn't engaging enough for you. Nice response. Dude.
It is. Look at the username.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. I love what he said, do not speak to him.
I was very honest with my responses when I was playing this.
Yeah, I would have not typed up Lucifer. I cannot decipher that at all. Until you said so. Who are you talking to? Blocked. That's what you typed up.
Yep.
Bro, you really got him with that one.
Doesn't matter what you type there.
Oh, say thank you.
Yeah.
Is your cursor slowly going to...
Yeah, he's forcing me to click the...
and you were trying not
Pony
to?
Island icon. Yeah.
Nice. You can flip the star upside down now. Does it say Satan tech in the background? Under system?
No, why would it say that?
You know what's really doing this for me? It's the background droning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good touch. What does that say? I'm an idiot. I literally gave up.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably not important.
Totally. That's nice of them.
Yeah, they patched it. Nope, now we just die constantly.
I would have taken myself on the first hurdle. Challenging but fair.
It's like Dark Souls.
Yeah, totally. Fucking Dark Souls is... Well, I guess the first Dark Souls had like this super cheap moment in it. Everything else was pretty fair. Demon Souls was very fair.
Which one had the scripted death right at the very beginning?
The scripted death in the beginning?
Against the dragon that pretty much has to kill you.
I don't think any of them had a... I think every single one had a boss in the beginning that you're supposed to die to, but you could beat it every time. But none of them... No dragon comes to mind. Unless it's 2, that's the only one I didn't play.
Oh, I never played any of them. I'm too cool for Dark Souls.
Yeah. Okay. You broke the game more.
When we broke all the options, it revealed an option for advanced options, but we had to build it out of other options.
Struggling.
You mentioned you like the droning in the background. Now we get to add more droning. Different kinds of droning.
Hellfire.
Yep. It's actually crackling fire in the background. I assume this is like beta music that was used for the game during a game jam phase. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm along for the ride at this point. This is super interesting.
Yep.
I was expecting what the hell was like that robot unicorn Adult Swim game? Like I was expecting something like that. It's the complete opposite. Oh, nice. Hey.
I blew up the heart.
Okay.
That would give you a ticket, but I already collected the ticket.
Oh my god, the only thing I wanted to see the most. I've been waiting for it. This is this is very cool.
Yeah, I hadn't played this game in a while, and it still got me. I'm coming back to it to record this.
So the interesting part is pony salvation options. I thought I was gonna say Sony Slave Station.
Kinda wish you did now.
Yeah. They'll patch it later. My superior ideas. Cheater. Nice.
The salvation is to activate the pony lasers, but anytime you get near the button to actually click the option, he moves it, so it's impossible.
But is that the goal of the game?
Well, it's our next goal.
Got it.
We need those pony lasers. So, here we have to figure out the rules of the reprogramming sections, which is you need to have something in all 3 options in order for the key to keep moving, but you can still switch things out while the key is moving. So there you go.
How do you get to the... Oh, you have to do another one?
Now I got to do another. So now we learn that those, like, wiggly squares, they destroy the key anytime it touches it, so gotta get it around those.
So it moves. Okay. And that restarts it from the beginning.
Yep.
Oh, that kind of makes some sense. And then once it gets past, you can just reswap it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not too hard.
Yep. They're teaching us incrementally. Still too fast. Then this happens.
Oh. I'm trying to figure this out in my brain.
It's a little easier than it looks.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you notice
okay.
that one there, yeah.
That's right when I noticed it, you went for it.
Yep.
It's kind of cool, but it's in a way I'm like waiting for the game to start.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I assume this is the game, you know?
For the most part, yeah.
Which is fine. That's the best. That's like smart though. That's pretty cool.
So, once you activate the pony lasers, it becomes much more of a real game. Like, this is the pony laser I'm using it now.
Okay.
I destroyed the entire menu.
I thought I was going to type something else up. Okay.
So now we can destroy the Satan heads.
That's awesome, man. There's a bunch of ones and O's shooting out.
Yep. This is certainly much more of a game that you were looking for.
Yeah, it was just like, I don't know, I guess it was just, you have this anticipation because it keeps pretty much cock blocking you every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But that's, obviously that's the point of it, so it's kind of funny. But I was just curious if there was actually more to it.
Yeah, this has like traditional
oh my god
platformer challenge. Yeah, that I should have cut that out.
What was that?
That was me hitting the very last fence at the very end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I wasn't sure what I saw, but understood now.
The problem was, you see how there's a little bar growing on the pony's chest whenever I'm using the laser.
Mm-hmm.
When you max that out, you can't use the laser for a couple of seconds, and that's what I did.
Oh.
And then I lost my concentration, and I hit the fence.
Yeah, because it looked like you killed everything, and then yeah, that was the fencing.
Yep. That's what's supposed to happen.
Okay, I'm digging it. I assume somehow it's gonna get way harder.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do with this sort of thing.
Yeah.
They're testing all of our skills at the moment. They're going to add more elements as they go along. I believe even by the end of this series of levels.
Yeah, I'm really digging this. It's pretty interesting, but it's not what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. Like, each of the individual parts of the game are they wouldn't make a good game on their own, but they combine to make a very memorable experience.
I mean, it's the atmosphere for sure. That's you cheater. Oh, you cheated. Oh. Okay. There's saw his hands.
Yep. The machine somehow broke.
I made it in.
Now the entire rest of the game you play with a skewed monitor.
How long is this game?
It is about like 2 hours long.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's a decent length. The game is, I think, like $3. There's no way it's more than $5. Like, it was released at a discount price. And it's always been well worth that amount. And I'm pretty sure it has dropped in price since its release.
Where'd you first hear about this?
You know, I forget. It was pretty popular when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
There were basically all the Let's Players that I follow were streaming it and talking about it. So one of them tipped me off.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I guess from when we met, you're always the random indie game person. You're my only friend that even like knew what indie games were. There was Binding of Isaac. You introduced me to that, and that was the. It was obviously it wasn't like this in terms of like. What the fuck? I thought you were
so
typing
this
that.
Is no such luck. This is Azazel. We have to defeat him to break the locks.
That's a demon from something.
Yep.
Diablo, obviously. Actually, I think he is. The Bible.
The Bible, yeah.
Yeah, but Diablo is more accurate than the Bible for sure.
Very true. I was just watching a Diablo speedrun before we started recording this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That I like Diablo, but I feel like they're not ever gonna make anything like that again. I guess they're releasing a phone game for Diablo, and everybody was very angry. If I remember,
it's less than ideal.
The quote was, "Everybody has a phone." Is there another? Is that another? Oh, it's fighting you.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Like, this is the gimmick with Azazel. It takes a turn every time you move a piece.
You have no luck on your side.
And it can pull your pieces and change all sorts of stuff. So yeah, it makes the programming sections much harder.
Do you have to wait for him to do a turn?
No, you can move faster than him, and that's sort of the secret to beating the last one. But it is difficult and inconsistent.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty sure... I think I just made him lose his turn there by moving one while he was going to grab a piece.
You should be good to go now, right? Does it
So long
start?
as he doesn't move anything.
It starts ticking once
I
you.
got this one.
Yeah, it starts ticking once you have all the things set in place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because one of the established rules is that the key starts moving once all the blank spots are filled.
This guy's an asshole.
Yes, he is.
This is super cool, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
definitely
really enjoy...
I'm sorry, yeah.
I like games with like programming gimmicks, specifically, and there's quite a few. This is one of the better ones.
I can't think of any games that I've played that have anything like that. Deus Ex.
Maybe I'll record another one for a future indlies video.
Oh no. The what the fuck game has that in there? Bring Blood? Sorry.
Yep.
Go O Sin. Shall
Yeah,
kill.
go to sin.
Oh, shall
kill.
Shall kill. I should have been reading those the whole time.
Yeah, they're all just jokes because the text is meaningless in those sections.
Mm-hmm.
But we broke all the locks. Now we can go to delete core file. And every time we try, he closes the window. But if you move fast enough, you can hit the yes.
You've been deceived. Core file missing. Okay.
Yeah, we broke the game.
Nice.
Pony Island is destroyed.
Why doesn't this... I mean, maybe I'm ruining it, but why doesn't the guy who's playing just walk away?
You know, that's a good question.
Does it get answered?
Sort of. I mean, we don't want to doom our friend Hopeless Soul, who appears to also be trapped in the game.
I mean, his name kind of dooms himself, but whatever.
That is true.
So, yeah, this is super cool.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like this game. That's what I like about indie games in general, is that they're all unique.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes there'll be a trend, and a lot of games will jump on that bandwagon for a while. But you also get legitimately unique things like this.
Yeah, I cannot think of anything even similar to this. Because it's almost like a text-based game. Like one of those super old school ones. I forgot for whatever operating system used to have those.
Yeah, like Amiga games and stuff.
Yeah, but it's like that, but it's not, because obviously
it harkens back to that, and also like Atari games and all sorts of different generations.
I think that's really where I guess hits the spot for me, is because it's almost nostalgic seeing the old, an old game like that. I guess that you're watching or playing, but also has the old systems and stuff. Because it's like, I don't know if you ever watched the original Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Remember like the hacking scene with that girl, like the 15-year-old girl who could somehow hack into like this billion-dollar infrastructure.
Yep.
But it seems like a lot of the stuff in this kind of reminds me of that old school, what you would see in like the 90s kind of stuff that I maybe hits home more for like us than other people.
Yeah. Like even without the video game aspect, like it feels like working on an old computer.
Yeah. I think that's why, because it's so much, in a way, it's like realistic, to me at least, with all this weird shit happening, because, I don't know, it just kind of hits back home for the old nostalgic stuff.
Yeah. There's lots of in-jokes for people who used old shitty computers.
For the older folks.
Yeah.
Not as old as you, but, I'm just kidding. Least to greatest. What is this? Okay, so program with the worst possible the worst possible security. Something less than 5% could allow me to open another portal. Is that kind of the... So does this bounce back between like a core objective, then you go back to the guy who's like stuck in whatever cyberspace?
Hopeless Soul's idea was to go to the core files and delete them, but we discovered that every time we go to a core file, it is guarded by a greater demon that we have to defeat ourselves.
Okay.
In order to delete the file.
S of Satan.exe. Azazel Curse? Okay.
Yep. Lots more little in-joke items.
God, this reminds me... Oh.
Wasn't 666.
Did you try that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good try.
Then I just broke the passwords by typing in too many things.
This is so weird. I mean, it's awesome, though. I like how the screen... When did the screen cock back the other way? Right? Wasn't it tilted to the right?
I think it's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the desktop is tilted the other way if you look at the line down at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, that's why
it's very awkward.
Ponies.
Yep. Yeah, we hacked the password log.
Welcome back, Lucifer.
We found Lucifer's password, which is ponies.
What is...
Satan's got some kind of plan there.
What is it? Is that his arms and legs or something?
Yeah, I think he's trying to create some kind of body. Settlers of Satan.
Satan. Wood, brick, wheat, sheep.
Yeah, you probably get a ticket if you win this. I've never played Settlers of Catan, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I have no idea. You're just slamming on random things.
Yep. Seems good to get to a 6. Like 6 turns red, so maybe we want to just get a bunch of 6s.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how to manipulate these numbers.
But you won, I guess, right?
Yeah, I did something.
I assume.
And then all the buttons broke, so yeah, I guess that's some kind of victory.
What did the, what were all those tiles like? Did they have any thematic names to them or anything that I'm completely oblivious to?
It's probably a reference to the board game Settlers of Catan.
Oh, I mean, besides, I guess, yeah.
Specifically, yeah, it's above my head as well.
Yeah.
I don't quite get all the references. But even though we deleted a core file of Pony Island, we're opening it back up.
It's like cartridge tilting.
Yeah, I guess so.
Satan Tech.
Yeah, the facade is gone. It's just Satan Tech now. The symbol's pentagram.
Satan Tech Incorporated. Of course, 666. Ooh.
It's badly broken, but
You have been busy. This is like a... So I made some changes. Sounds like one of those like high school kids who makes a game and says it's a game breaking or it's a revolution in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just an angry teenager, Mr. Satan Tech.
I mean,
and now you have portals.
He did. Yeah, now we're thinking with portals. Satan did inspire the entire metal genre, so being an angry teenager is fitting.
Metal music's not for teenagers, man. sorry if you hear my squeaky chair in the back.
I'll edit it out.
You better not. It's a huge amount of corrupted data north of you.
Yep. So this is Hopeless Soul again, trying to tell us what we need to do because we are now in a Pony Island open world game that Satan was developing on the side. It's incomplete, but we have to play it anyway because Satan wants us to. And that is our next punishment if we were to continue playing this game, which we are not.
Oh, it's over already, huh?
Yep.
What? That went fast.
Yeah. But it's a very neat game. It certainly benefits from being able to, like, sit down and actually pay attention to all the jokes and all the puzzles and stuff that you have to solve.
Yeah, this isn't a...
But I felt this was good. This was good for a sample, at least.
No, it's super cool. It's definitely not something you could just kind of sit back and follow, I guess. Or predict what's going to happen next. It's definitely curveball-y.
Oh, yeah.
Every step of the way so far.
It's worth playing for yourself if you haven't, if you somehow missed it back when it was very popular. And if you did play it for yourself, the developer has a new game out that we're going to look at later.
Pony Island 2.
No such luck.
I'm probably going to check this out myself, so...
Equine Continent.
This UI does not fit the game at all.